Hello, this is Bob Gray Sr. Excuse me. Welcome to Ministry Moments, Lord willing, every Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll come together. It's not a sermon, but we want to spend time uh, pointing out practical aspects of the ministry and the things that are able to keep us from getting sidetracked, uh, things that work, things that don't work. I try to, as best I can, to help you to be able to maneuver and manipulate things so that they go right for you. But anyway, today I want to talk to you about avoiding schisms. Avoiding schisms. Um, Sooner or later, there's going to be conflict. Satan, if you look at the book of Acts, he's inside and then outside. His attacks are inside and outside, inside and outside. And if you're not careful, you'll end up fighting on the wrong hill and dying on the wrong hill. Somewhere in here, we need to learn to be harmless as dove and wise as serpents. Is that right? Yeah. Anyway, um, is that right? So, hey, I'll get back to you Monday and let you know. Okay. Somewhere in here, conflict's going to come, friction's going to come, and we need to be able to understand how to maneuver, how to go through these troubled waters and so on. So I want to talk to you about avoiding schisms. Number one, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. As pastor, you keep it number one in your world. Give the gospel 15 times in a week. Doesn't mean all 15 get saved, but let it be a part. That's two a day. That's easy to do. And have five lined up for you to pick up on Sunday, bring to church. But keep soul winning number one. There's 168 hours in a week. You keep it number one in your world. Keep the main thing, which is soul winning. So if like begets like, and I'm going to reproduce what I am in others, then I better make sure that I'm the soul winner I want others to be. Number two, the church calendar should take soul winning first. Should make soul winning first. The church calendar should make soul winning first. For example, we have no sports. No, we do not schedule basketball teams on Thursday night solely. We don't have banquets at night. We don't have special meetings. Um, I don't. When I first went to the Longview Baptist Temple, they had weddings on Saturday. I said, no, we'll have them on Friday night because Saturday's soul winning time. So that calendar's got to reflect and must reflect your number one desire, keeping people out of hell. And others they'll quickly fall into place. And there's not going to be fussing about it. If it is, it's because if they do, it's because they're against soul winning. But we're talking about avoiding schisms or splits. I'm of Apollos, I'm of Paul. You have to be careful that you don't create opportunities for there to be a schism. So I said, number one, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. And everything you do, number one, winning souls, getting people saved. And Pastor, listen, if you'll walk down that aisle every Sunday with a convert, if you do it for 52 weeks, 26 of them get baptized, and 13 of those stick around, you're on your way. The great churches in the past only grew by one and one and a half a Sunday or two a Sunday. It wasn't booming growth. It was incremental. Well, that's another big word, huh? God said, little by little you'll take Canaan. Not overnight, but little by little. So we're talking about avoiding schisms. Say you're fighting the devil, and he's going to do everything he can to try to get you sidetracked away from winning souls. So I said we're avoiding schisms. That's what we want to do. Number one, keep the main thing, which is soul winning in your world and the world around you. Number two, church calendar should promote soul winning first. The church calendar should promote soul winning first. So we'll have no tournaments. We'll have no basketball. We'll have no banquets. We'll have no special meetings. Uh, if we're going to have a special meeting, how about have it on Monday? You don't have to take, you know, Sunday is the Lord's Day. Saturday, or the Sabbath for the Jew, was preparation day. Our Friday was preparation day for the Sabbath, which was Saturday. So I look at it that Saturday then is the preparation day for the Lord's Day. So as they prepared on Friday for the Sabbath, and the Lord's Day is Sunday, and I'm going to prepare Saturday for Sunday. So I want everything laid out. I want everything there, put it in its proper place. And the emphasis is on seek ye first the kingdom of God. It does not say seek God first. Matthew 6:33. So you want to seek the kingdom of God. It's the kingdom work that ought to be put first in your schedule. There's 168 hours in a week. You make sure that soul winning is number one activity. All right. I'm trying to help us avoid schisms or splits or partisanship. Number one, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. Number two, church calendar should show it that soul winning is primary and promote it in the calendar. So if we play basketball, and I love sports. I love football, basketball, baseball, soccer. But I'm not going to schedule something when it's church-wide soul. Well, that's it. That's number one. For example, Wednesday night, I would go section. We had 12 sections of World 4, 10 section of balcony. I would go section by section and say, okay, if you're going with me tomorrow night, stand up. And I go to this section, this section. I put the pressure on, put the heat on. Is there a hell or is there not a hell? So I said, number one, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. Number one activity is soul winning. Number two, church calendar should promote that. It should reveal our time. We prioritize our time. And so no sports teams, no tournaments, no banquets, no special meetings. We're going to have a retreat, have it on Monday. He said, well, they can't come, they got to come on Saturday. I don't want anybody going to hell. I don't want anybody going to hell. And I'm going to keep that priority there. All right. Number four, back those, we're trying to avoid schisms now, back those who are in charge. Back those who are in charge. So if you want to avoid schisms, then you have to back the bus director. You have to back the youth director. You have to back the Sunday school superintendent, teachers, the bus captains, the division leaders. And so when it gets right down to it, you've got to show support for those that are in charge. If you crack that door just a little bit, Satan's going to take advantage of it. He's going to try to split authority. That's what kids do with parents. Daddy, mama said, mama, daddy said, just telling you, that's the Satan's modus or MO, modus operandi. Well, my tongue's messed up today. MO. Now, about avoiding schisms. Number one, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. That's it. That's number one. Keep that in mind. Number two, your church calendar should reflect that. So we don't play basketball games on Thursday night. I'm talking about, and I'm going to teach about that a little bit later on, not today, but that one big soul winning, one giant push where everybody's there. There's something about it that when you baptize every week, I'm telling you, it gets God's attention. It gets God's attention. But there's no way to have the baptism of converts every week if we're not winning souls every week. We're lining up a lot, so we get a few. Avoiding schisms. Number one, keep the main thing, which is soul, keeping somebody out of hell. Number two, the church calendar should reflect that. So we don't schedule tournaments, baseballs, football, soccer, no banquets, no special meetings. No. My choice was Thursday night because I had them there on Wednesday and I could section by section get them commit themselves to come on Thursday night. That was my big push. We had 8 different times for people to go soul winning, and we did if you couldn't come, I'd create a time when you could come and I'm going to go with you, or a staff member go with you. All right, we're talking about avoiding schisms, being unified, one place, one purpose, one passion. Number one, keep the main thing, which is winning souls. Number two, church calendar should reflect that. Don't schedule basketball tournaments or anything like that. Not going to do it. Number three, no form, no filling. I think I skipped that. Man. Number 3, no form, no filling. There needs to be a weekly ministry meeting that's organized. And there ought to be, you ought to know what's going on, how many showed up, and keep records and keep rules and so on. And organize. That's really basically what I'm saying. No form, no filling. You need to organize. Very, very important. Hey, you go to work tomorrow. You're not going to tell the boss when you're going to show up. The boss tell you when to show up. And if he wants you in the shipping dock, then go to the shipping dock. He wants you in the main office, he'll put you in the main office. But the world's a lot wiser than we are, and they are organized to the hilt. And we are not in God's work, and it is a shame. We ought to be organized. No form, no filling. There ought to be meetings. They ought to be organized. Somebody's in control. All right. I said, number 1, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. Number 2, church calendar should reflect it. Number 3, no form, no filling. Have meetings, but have them organized. Have a leader. Have that meeting organized. Number 4, back those that are in charge. So you have someone that's in charge of the bus ministry or the youth soul winning or the Sunday school A, B, C, D, whatever it might be. You make sure that you back those in charge. Don't let there be a little opening or cracking of the door. Don't do that. Number 5, use plus, negative, negative, plus in keeping us on track. That's positive, negative, negative, positive. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering. That's the Bible pattern. So you would, and to avoid schisms, you need your meetings to start out positive. Got to deal with the negative here. We didn't block very well in that first half. We didn't run our plays. You guys are offside again. You got your plays mixed up. So you have, and the leader is just like a coach. We flubbed it in the first half. We got to correct this thing in the second half. That's why I like Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo, we're not going to win a national championship, but Tom Izzo seems to be having a great second half spurt. He's able to engage his players on what did not work the first half and what we've got to correct it for the second half. And he was excellent at it for all these years, 31 years. Just excellent at it. Okay. And by the way, the portal is not how he built his teams. He built his teams because he got them engaged and kept them together and they worked as a unit. But it was definitely, he was in charge, no doubt about it. All right, we're talking about avoiding schisms. Number 1, keep the main, we'll teach some more basketball a little bit later on too, boys and girls. Number 1, keep the main thing, which is soul winning. Number 2, the church calendar should reflect it. Number 3, no form, no filling. The meetings ought to be organized. Number 4, back those in charge. Number 5, use positive, negative, negative, positive as a way of conducting and correcting and encouraging, exhorting. Number 6, avoid conferences whose speakers are critical of great men of God, like Dr. Hiles, Dr. Rice, Dr. Lee Robertson, Lester Roloff, Carl Hatch. You need to avoid conferences who speak. Don't feed your mind with critical aspects of great men. We knew that they weren't God. I mean, they never declaimed to be God. But the truth is, you need to be careful because we have heroes of the faith that should encourage us. And we should not look for ways to discourage us with these men. That's why I'll say it again. I've mentioned it so often here. I want to get a little pay for it. But preaching of classic Bible classics, Dr. Jack Trieber, that app that he has, that podcast, I guess is what you call it. Boy, it's so good. Great men of God who've died and gone to heaven, who built great works, great sermons, fundamental, encouraging. Get back after it. We did it. It can be done again. I love it. I love it. I love it. When I first went to Michigan State, I thought I was going to be a coach. But I'd have been a lousy coach, I guess. But anyway, we're talking about avoiding schisms. Number one, keep the main thing, soul winning. Number two, gotta hurry. Church calendar should reflect it, soul winning. Number three, no form, no filling. Organized meetings. We're talking about avoiding schisms now. Number four, back those in charge. Number five, use positive, negative, negative, positive to take care of it and get your meetings to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Number six, avoid speakers, conference speak. Don't go to conferences where they're critical of Dr. Hiles and the great men that built great works. Stay away from them. Number seven, preventative is better than curative. Preventative teaching and preaching is better than curative. After the horses are out of the corral, it's kind of late then. So preventative, I would hear Brother Hiles say over and over again, you may not need this thought now, but get the tape, cassette tape, get the tape, because one of these days you're going to need it. And that's preventative. Curative, yeah, every once in a while, it's necessary. But 99.9% of the time, they'll all be preventative. Number eight, we got to hurry. Avoid social media critics, podcasts. All they do is tear down. No, avoid them. Stay away from it. It's tough enough as it is without letting some salacious thought get in your. You don't even know if it's true. Here's a 45-year-old talking about Jack Niles. What in the world? What's going on? He's digesting material. He wasn't around. He has no idea at all. He's consuming it and then making it worse by spewing it out on a podcast that makes him look like he's brilliant. What have you built? You haven't built anything, and you're not the curator of the great men of the past. All right, we're talking about avoiding schisms. Number one, keep the main thing, which is soul. Keep that emphasis. Number two, we'll avoid schisms now. Church calendar should reflect soul winning. Number three, no form, no filling. Meetings should be organized. Somebody ought to be in charge. There'll be a purpose for the meeting. Next, use positive, negative, negative, positive. Approve, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering. Positive. Deal with what you got to deal with and come back positive. We can do this thing. We can do this thing. Number six, avoid conferences whose speakers are critical of great men of the past. Number seven, preventative is better than curative. Number eight, avoid social media podcasts who are critics. Number nine, be quick to say, I'm sorry. I know you're the pastor, but you're going to blow it. And when you do, don't defend your turf. I want you to say, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I remember one time, Bourbon, Illinois. I remember, I was furious. I talked to this kid and his friends over and over and over again, and I just didn't seem to get it. Well, boy, I went into the chapel one day and I got up and I said, now that I'm through with the chapel, let me tell you something. And I called out the kid's name. I was upset. It was affecting good kids. And it seemed like it was just overwhelming us. Anyway, I'm walking back across the parking lot, going back to the office, and the secretary said, you called the wrong kid's name. I said, what? You called so-and-so's name? I said, no, I didn't. She said, yes, you did. Oh, great. All right, come with me. Turned around, went back, got all the kids together, and I apologized. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love that story, Brother House. He sent a memo to tear down a building. He was going to build on the other side of Sibley. And he sent a memo to tear it down. And they did. They tore it down. But they tore down the wrong building. Brother House, the next deacon's meeting, said, well, fellas, we just bought a building we don't have. And he said, I said, we tore down the wrong building. I said, I'm so sorry. Some deacon smarted off to me. He said, better watch it, buddy. I'll come tear your house down. Guy next to him stood up, said, don't worry about it. He'll get the wrong house. It's so funny to me. Talking about avoiding schisms. Keep the main thing, keeping people out of hell. That's the main thing. Number two, let the church calendar reflect it. Next, no form, no filling, organized meetings. The meetings start on time, purpose, and an agenda, and do what you got to do. All right. Number four, back those in charge. Back those in charge. By the way, it was really not Brother House's fault. It was a staff member's fault. And I'll not tell you who it was, but Brother House took the blame for it. Just a thought. So use positive, negative, negative, positive. Number 6, avoid conferences whose speakers are critical of the great men of the past. Number 7, preventative is better than curative. Number 8, avoid social media podcasts that are critics of the cause. You don't need that. Why are you keep sneaking back to hear what they got to say? A big mistake. Number 9, gotta hurry. Be quick to say I'm sorry when you're wrong. Number 10, last point, read and reread the great men of God of the past. Read and reread the works of the great men of God of the past. Read and reread them. Um, another, I'll push it again. Jack Trieber's Preach the Classics. Tremendous. Men who've all died, built great works, and you could hear them preach. And it's powerful. I listen to it every week of the world. I ought to get a commission, Jack. Now, I'm just saying to you that we're talking about avoiding schisms. We've got to have the team spirit. We've got to have that one place, one goal, one passion. We've got to be like the Acts chapter 2, Acts chapter 1, about 120 in the upper room. In Acts chapter 2, look what happened. Oh, I hope this helps you. Avoiding schisms, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But you're going to have to be smart enough to be able to avoid it and get the job done. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Win souls. Keep somebody out of hell.